Now, Primary 7, it's good to see you. The last time we were here, we started our university project, didn't we? Remember that? Yeah. And we learned a few things that we have to just summarise so we remember.
At Canal View Primary School in the Wester Hailes district of Edinburgh, these children are learning about the options open to them later in life.
We learned when a person could go to university, didn't we? When was that? Was it after primary school or after secondary school? Hands up. Hands up if you think you remember. Hands up. Yeah?
After secondary.
Yeah, after secondary school. And we learned who could go to university. So who can go to university?
Anyone.
Anybody. So that means every boy and girl in this class, if they want to, they can go to university.
Neil Spears from the University of Edinburgh is explaining that higher education is open to everyone, no matter their background.
It didn't matter where you were born. It didn't matter which part of town you come from. It doesn't matter if you live in a very, very big house or a very small flat. It doesn't matter if mum or dad or gran or grandpa or aunt or uncle or your carer have never been to university or don't even know what a university is. You could still go.
This school visit is just one example of a large number of projects run by the University of Edinburgh, aimed at encouraging people from all backgrounds to consider applying to university.
We don't want young people to make do with what they assume might be their lot, what might be for them or for their community. Actually, we want to make sure that these young people can take part in life and have the richest form of life that is possible. Now, for many that means going to university, for many that will mean going to college, and for others it may mean apprenticeships, all about positive destinations. And as ambassadors for higher education, that's what we talk about, further and higher education.
I told you this last time. Remember, the youngest person I've taught at university was 17. But the oldest was 70. Okay? So you can be at university and college at any age.
We're trying to facilitate this transition from primary to secondary, and that's a very challenging transition for all learners. And so, yeah, I think the way that we deliver the programme and the way that it's been written is done in such a way that allows a personal relationship to develop between the pupils, between myself, between other colleagues and members of staff, and our undergraduate volunteers who provide great service to work with the pupils as well.
So what do the children themselves think about such sessions?
I think it was really inspiring about to go, I was thinking about going to university. Now I've actually heard that, I think I actually do want to go to university.
And what was it that sort of made you think, actually, yeah, definitely it is for me?
Knowing you get free time, knowing you can do things you want to do, and also that you get to hang about with friends.
I didn't really thought I would go to university, but now I want to.
And why have you sort of decided on that change?
Because I want to be a vet and maybe do music as well.
There was a belief in the class that when they went to university that they had to go, and it was more like being back at school where they had to go and do subjects that they didn't necessarily want to do, whereas Neil's come in and talked to them about what's their favourite subjects at school and discuss the fact that they can actually continue that into university, and they're not having to learn all the subjects they don't like, but they can focus on the things that they do like in life, and I think that's had a positive effect.
It's not that we're telling young people, you should go to university. It's the only thing to do. What we're doing is we're working with young kids who don't know anything about this. So if we want to make sure we see equitable opportunity and informed choices being made, then the young people that we work with have to be allowed to get to that position where they can make informed choices.
If you don't study, then you won't get good grades in high school, and it's good to study because it'll give you more knowledge and it'll be easier in life.
Well, I never usually thought that I would go to university or college, but since now Neil and Jack have been, I think I might actually go to university or college.